So this is an unscripted house tour. I just want to first show you guys the home office. And so this is the home office. We have a whiteboard here, very important for writing down anything that pops into your mind. It can be a to-do list, it can be your projects, it could be anything. I've started a little book collection here, I'm very proud of it. Anything from Tools of Titans from Tim Ferriss to Stephen King, Carl Sagan, all sorts of goodies here. And over here we've got yet another bookcase. No idea what I'm doing, but here it is. Here's the bookcase. Xbox there. We've got a ladder, a calendar, the desktop setup. We've got a microphone. We've got a journal so that I can pretty much just jot down notes inside of. We've got headphones, keyboard, mouse, and the Google. Hey Google, what's the word of the day?
Here's the definition of the day.
And it does that, so that's fantastic. Anyway, here's a fire extinguisher for the world that's on fire, and then here's the moon, and you can see that it's levitating. Wow, look at that. Alright, so here is a router setup. We've got Winston. These things are super cool. It's a mesh network that disperses your signal so that it cannot be looked at from big companies that sell your data. Outside we've got this shade structure that collapsed. That's a project of its own. Right now it's in quite bad shape. That's a plant. Sticky notes, light, cabinet. I've also got these posters of various idols, and above them are little photographs of moments that have happened in my life that I think were relatively significant. Up there we've got an Xbox One S. This is unopened, and Roblox gave this to me, so I will be giving it to one of you lucky viewers. Behind that is the motto. Let's go over here. We've got a project board. This is how I track my projects, how I sort of keep track of useful information, business cards, etc. And that's my office. And so going into the bedroom, I've got a banana suit, I've got some hoodies, my bed. This is my bed. It's there are many like it, but this one's mine. And then I've got a poster right there, Aries Taurus, that's my zodiac sign. I've got a big old gong over there, and a lamp on side of that, and the year of the tiger. And I've also got a massaging device for after workouts. And anyway, here's my bathroom. I don't have the lights on, so I'm going to turn those on here, make it nice and bright. I've got a skull here to show that mortality is always on my mind. I'm always thinking about death, how to best sort of use the moment in any given moment to make it more alive. Using negative visualization from the Stoic practice to be grateful for what is given in the now. I've got a bunny here. The bunny represents how each day you chase the sun and you're running around getting stuff done. And the bunny is to remind me to slow down. That if I'm a little bunny all the time, I think you'll end up, dying a little quicker. I've got some deodorant. I've got this very nice woven dream catcher hanging from a nail up there, and you can see that it is beautifully crafted. It's got nice rocks, feathers, and yes, that's. Here's my shower. I've got my shower here. I take cold showers pretty much all the time. It wakes me up and it releases some stress and it gets me going for the day here. Here I've got some CeraVe. This is a foaming facial cleanser for acne. And here I've got Black Wolf sort of body conditioning. It uses activated charcoal to sort of release some of that dirt from the pores. And then I've got some coconut hemp seed oil. Shampoos, nothing too special there. Some shampoos there. I've got a towel. Here I've got a fridge. It's got all sorts of little goodies in here. I'll show you a more in-depth video of how I sort of go about my diet. Got my sink here, got toaster, chessboard, got my dog, hi dog. And then here I have yet another whiteboard. This is my sort of battle station, if you will. It helps me plan my projects out in further detail. Sometimes I'll work on projects and concepts. Here you can see that I've got a fruit bowl and an iPad and a laptop. And this is a certain station for when I work on specific items. Over here I've got my sort of bookcase for the living room. I've got a little gong, and if you hit it, there's like little Roblox characters on top. If you hit it, it makes a nice little... kind of brings your attention into the room, and so that you maybe think a little more clearly. I've got some travel books, some Ernest Hemingway magazines, and inside are some books. If we go into here, this is the living room. We can see that there is a TV, not the most important thing here. Music studio setup right here. I've got some studio monitors, I've got an electric guitar, drum kit, bass, amplifier, I've got karaoke set up here, another amplifier, another electric guitar. Here's the dog room. I've got my dog's cage that he no longer uses. I've got a little feeding station as well as a yoga mat. Here's my laundry room. I've got some fighting pads for boxing, martial arts, all sorts of things like that. I've got a jump rope hanging from there, camping equipment. I've got some bird feed and some gardening supplies. And laundry detergent, I try to avoid Tide and go with a more natural, down-to-earth solution for washing my clothes. It's also just easier on the fabric over time. Outside now we have a nice sunflower greeting us. I love to plant flowers and sort of watch them grow and die. It's sort of like a reminder of our life, but on a much smaller scale. Here we have some wildflowers. These have bloomed beautifully, but I think the sun is kind of taking its toll on their well-being. Here I've got this sort of cage so that my dog does not dig up my plants. And I've got some basil growing in there, and I've got a small table set up here. I've got a punching bag and a Traeger grill for cooking some nice chicken, maybe some roasted vegetables. On very special occasions, I'll do a red steak or something like that. I've got a little fire pit here, and over here I have some broccoli and dates growing together. Here I have a monoculture of some delicious garden beans, and they're growing quite rapidly. I think some beans are actually starting to fruit on there, so that's really exciting. I've got an apple tree here. So you can see the bathroom over here. I've got the garden hose, and every morning I go out here and water my plants. It just kind of gets me ready for the day. It's much better than starting my day inside. Over here, I've sort of got a garden that is currently unoccupied. You can see that all of the mesh is set up, but there's just weeds growing there right now. And that is the tour of my backyard at the moment. I think giving little updates here and there about how the garden's going would be a pretty cool idea. So what we saw here, we saw backyard. Oh, my dog. Okay, so recapping, laundry room. dog room, kitchen, living room, entryway, tomorrow table. We've got the guest bedroom, guest bathroom, office, master bedroom, master bathroom. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you liked the video, leave a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I will be releasing more and more content